Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new series of Kingdom Hearts. We are going to be doing a playthrough of the whole of this franchise. And I say we because I am not joined alone today. As many of you have seen, I have started doing a batch of group kind of couch commentary game style playthroughs. And today I have my good friend Damien.
It's a pleasure to be here.
We
Ben,
are
a while
definitely
since
we are I've had you on at least one or two streams in the past, at least recently. And I know you've been in like one or two of the Helldiver streams.
oh, of course.
I know you were there when we
Always,
did the anniversary stream.
I watched you sit there and fight with Scuff for what, an hour?
It was bad. It was real bad. The bots were trying to hinder me that day, even though we were fighting squids.
Look, they're learning to work together, but we're not here to talk about that right now, are we?
No, we're here to talk about Kingdom Hearts. We're here for Kingdom Hearts, of which we will go ahead and get in on our playthrough of. We are going to be doing this on the final mix, proud mode, and manual camera because, yeah, I do in fact need that manual camera. So we actually, for those for those who have not caught any of my posts or heard any of my talk about it in other videos, we did have a bit of a complication when we first tried to record this. So this is our reattempt at doing this. So far,
Oh,
it's working out.
speaking of complications, the stream's not up, by the way.
Fuck. Had to have something at some point.
Look, you're just the undisputed king of Scuff, okay?
We're gonna have. Look, I get to make do with it now because I'm still new. I'm still new to this.
Uh-huh. You say that. Just wait till you have a million subscribers and you're still fighting Scuff.
I mean, even the more professional motherfuckers still fight Scuff on occasion. So,
Yeah, at this rate, Scuff's gonna be your brand.
yeah, something along those lines. I'll make sure my volume on those will start a little down. So yeah, that's so I know I brought it up in our original recording, but for to kind of restate this conversation, because I know we were pretty much talking Kingdom Hearts even before we got into this. To give people the insight for both of us, what's your first take on Kingdom Hearts? Because I know you said it was like a hoodie or something when we did our first.
Way back, I first heard about it way back when I was no older than 4. I had gotten a hoodie, I think from Goodwill or somewhere like that, had Kingdom Hearts across the chest. Not fantastic thing, always kept me warm. Eventually, that led me into trying to figure out what Kingdom Hearts was. I've played through. I want to say it was a throwback to those of you who remember it. Tetra Ninja.
Hmm.
And from there, I just always had like a low-level interest in the series. I didn't get to play it for the first time till like I want to say either junior or senior year in high school when I finally got Kingdom Hearts 3.
See, and in my case, I've definitely had an earlier. I've had probably around the same age range because I was like 5, but my experience was actually seeing the game. Because I've told you before, it was a friend of mine from like kindergarten who had Kingdom Hearts 2 on his PS2, and I remember I remember watching him do the Xemnas fight a bunch whenever I'd see him play it. And then I got to see another of my buddies play it, and also got to see Kingdom Hearts and played Kingdom Hearts the first time, which honestly, aside from Days, is actually one of the only three I've ever played through.
Really? So you've never played the whole series before?
I've never done a full series playthrough myself. That was because with Dream Drop, I never had a 3DS to play it when it was running around. Birth by Sleep, I didn't have a PSP. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now step forward. Can you do it?
I don't know, Drew, can you move?
Yes. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Alright, so I'm going to go off our decision we made last time. So the item we are taking is going to be the shield. Power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Yes. Because I think we made the conscious decision. I think we made the decision when we chose this. Like, the shield, obviously, for the hard mode. But we're going to drop the sword. Because magic is a lot harder to replace than just the makeup of lack of extra damage. Power of the warrior. Invincible courage. A sword of terrible destruction. You give up this power. Yes.
You're not wrong there. Not to mention, especially in, I want to say, the first 2 or 3 major games, this one and the next 2 coming up, it just, Donald is not in any way, shape, or form good at healing.
Donald doesn't become a good healer until 3.
And even then, it's hit or miss.
Like, he's at least more consistent. But 3 also has a lot more of the opportunity of breathing room because of how much just sheer nonsense you're putting on display for that one.
You're not wrong, but from my experience personally, honestly, Goofy has healed me way more than Donald ever does.
Yeah. Use this power to protect yourself and others. Okay. Yep, cool. HP and MP gauge. We don't need that.
MP, will be times what's you that?
Have to magic! Magic! Yep.
You know,
normal RPG nonsense.
You know, if I remember correctly, there's actually a wild challenge run out there where they did all of their leveling here in the tutorial area.
I don't think you could do that. I'm pretty sure that's just a 0 XP run.
I am almost certain they found some way, like, either the Heartless didn't stop spawning if you didn't leave a certain area or something like that.
Maybe if you, like, prolong the dark side fight.
Not even from what I remember, because they didn't even leave the disappearing staircase.
I don't know how you do that, honestly.
I never sat through the whole thing. I just know they did it, and I was immensely confused by it.
Sounds like a mod.
Honestly, I don't think it was. I think the whole point of it was a proper challenge run.
Or somebody used, like, a hack, or like a ROM hack.
Maybe.
Probably use a hack. Probably use a ROM hack for the challenge. I know that's something that a lot of people do, and I've seen people do it. Because I recently watched one with my little brother about a guy who actually like speed ran the entirety of COD 4 Modern Warfare.
Interesting.
And the original COD 4 Modern Warfare, not the remaster that they made like within the last 5 years.
Right. Here's an interesting question, because we know the stained glass panels are supposed to represent like different hearts and whatnot.
At least in this game they are.
even in the original, even in the further ones, they're different. Like each person's heart has a different stained glass panel. Like that's what it is. So,
Hmm.
whose hearts is Sora actively going through as a child and all of this? Because if we're to assume it was just the princesses that it shows, how? Because he has no connection to them until way later.
All right, so I think we went with so
Friendship.
friendship. Um, was getting old. I think was the other
Mm-hmm.
one. We did all this before, and we did these, but I had Damien actually pick these out for me when we did this one to kind of like see how he kind of judged me on these. And it was this one I think was to broaden horizons.
I think so.
I think it was that or it was to be strong. I think it was broaden horizons. Because I think with this setup, it was supposed to go. Because I think you remember that you mentioned that this was how we kind of note our
XP gain.
XP gain, and with this spread, we looked at it. You looked it up, and it gives us like a like a mid tier XP range. There's no like awful, but it's not going to speed through. Got a pretty average XP run. So I want to say that because of stuff we learn later, that the panels are based off of the specific number of characters that we meet later on, the ones we meet in Birth by Sleep. If you think about it, we don't ever actually see any of these in this game. We only see them in Birth by Sleep and after what happens at the end of Hollow Bastion.
Okay, so yeah, no, double checking this personally. With the midday that we have normal leveling. If you had gotten Dawn, it would be a faster leveling until you hit level 40. And then Dusk is slower leveling until you hit level 40, and then it speeds up.
Hmm.
So it just depends on where you would hit your increased rate. In this case, we don't have one. It's just probably slightly faster than it would be in the slower phases of the other two.
Which I'm honestly fine with. All
Who
right,
knows?
so
Maybe
we're
this
gonna
time you'll.
remember to save this time.
Yeah.
Because
And
last
who
time
knows?
we
Maybe
ran
this.
through this, I just ran up the staircase and then looked back like, huh, yeah, I should go back and save. And then I saw the stairs disappear, like, oh shit, they disappear.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
All
Who
right.
knows? Maybe this time you'll actually beat Riku.
Yeah, well, we have the formula to beat him. It's just a matter of if I could actually get the higher score.
If you can actually.
The real trick's gonna be if I could actually clear the fucking race initially as quick as I did.
That is the real question.
So, all right, time for the dark side fight. Big boy. He is a large lad.
A big old edgy boy. It's a shame that dark sides don't stay the threat they are in this game. Because like they're not necessarily difficult, but if you're not careful, they could definitely catch you off guard and mess you up.
Ow. We're riding the dark side. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh, hey, we leveled up.
First level up.
We haven't even killed him yet.
Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get 2 out of him this time.
Who knows? I know last time we were actually close on it the last time. We're getting a lot. We're getting a lot more hits in than last time as well, I think. Come on, bring them arms down. Crash down. There you go.
Give us them hands.
My hands. Like Yoshikage Kira out here, giving them hands. Oh, we tech that.
Oh, heck. I didn't even know you could tech those.
Ah! Get away from me. Oh, no.
Don't die to Darkseid. Come on. You are better than this. This is just sad.
Look, we're fine. We'll just kill the Heartless of the next one and we'll get some health back. We're fine. I let myself be caught up in the fact we can actually freaking... I let myself get caught up on the taking of the fucking energy blast.
You got one off walk and got cocky. That's a very bad habit for you to have, my man.
It is a very bad habit of mine.
You tech something and then try to repeat it and immediately lose because you don't know how you teched it in the first place.
Yeah, no, I would not be able to do this with the auto camera. Where'd that one shadow go? There you go. And see, we're fine again. Yeah, there we go. We did get another level up out of him. Got a defense up and our max items up. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 level ups off this MF.
Now, if only you can keep this pace up while we go into the fights against Riku. I doubt it, but I can hope.
One can hope.
And that is hope you need.
Definitely hope I need. I mean, there's the one with him, and then there's also the ones with Selfie. I know we don't have the ones with Selfie and Tito yet.
I'll say we get Titus and Riku on the first day.
Yeah, Titus and Riku are the only ones on the first day, and then we get Selfie and Tito get it opened up the next day with a 3-person 3-on-1 against the 3 of against those 2 and Titus on last day.
Yep.
Because Riku we can only fight on the first day.
Oh look, it's generic white bread. Oh, I'm sure I've caused plenty of fans to get angry there, but I'm sorry, it's true. She is, until the later series, a nothing character. She is a nothing character until like 3.
I mean, her entire role in the first game is being playing
love interest.
Generic love interest, and Sora's entire part of Sora's entire reasoning for going off to help these other worlds.
Nothing at all?
Because he's trying to find and save her,
Well,
as well as try to find and save his buddy and rival Riku.
but I wouldn't mind
So,
to see it.
the second game, it's not the second game. It's less of her. Her role is actually more impactful, which she is kind of forcibly involved by Axel.
So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Because remember, Axel's the one who kind of drags her into this mess.
True.
So you noticed. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
I love how they just go from, like, sitting back, relaxing, and then all of a sudden, like, alright, I guess we're racing. Like, I guess that's just, like, But, yeah.
It'll definitely be interesting to see no matter or how you cut it. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Like, until 3, she doesn't stand out as really her own person. She is a MacGuffin at best.
I mean, she's not even really there outside of the main 3.
To be fair, hardly anyone's actually persistently around outside of the main 3. Even Sora becomes kind of a background character for a while in some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the point does definitely still stand. Like, even in... I want to say it's... Is it 2? No. It's... Birth by Sleep?
Birth by Sleep, she shows up there, but she shows up exclusively in Aqua Story.
Fair. But still, even when we're supposed to learn more about her in Birth by Sleep, in preparation going into the bigger games, it's still not a lot.
We take those, Tidus.
Titus, not Tidus. Like the tides of the ocean. Never mind the fact that his existence as a
His
child...
father is a whale!
Exactly!
Alright, we beat him.
I was like, never mind that his existence on the island as a child paints some interesting concerns for this universe.
Father's a whale.
A doomsday whale, thank you very much.
This feels great.
Child of a doomsday whale stranded on a doomsday island. Oh, we can't actually fight, Sophie.
Oh, I guess you just gotta talk to him twice then.
I guess.
You ready?
Sorry, this... Fighting her is way easier than fighting Tidus. Other side one, she's one of the easier ones to deal with, if not the easiest.
You say that and proceed to get hit by her. She's listening. She knows you're talking shit.
Doesn't matter, I beat her. Just like Tidus, she also gets one. She gets one for free.
He gets one for free.
Now,
Why? Is it because she's a girl?
What's happening, man?
Tito here, Waka, yeah, you and I are gonna... Yeah, you're my parry, you're the parry, mentor. Catch it. I'm only gonna hit it. I'm gonna try to do this with only hitting his balls back to him. Oh. Okay, so, yeah, no, we're hitting...
Looks like Waka got 2 for free.
You got 2 for free.
Whiff. Whiff. Strike 1. Strike 2.
See, the ones are both... The ones he throws wildly, I kind of count as like bonuses. If I can hit those, that's just free XP. The one that matters is the one he actually whacks back. When he like full normal throw. See? We didn't even get to see the big super throw. We just whacked him that much.
Yeah, I'm
Do we
kinda
do
surprised.
do we do another one on him just because he's good XP farm?
Before we do, let's see where we're currently sitting with the XP.
So that was under status.
17 next
17.
level. Okay, that's not bad.
Pretty sure we could get most of that if we do another round with each of them.
We could, but we could get just as much if we do try and fight Riku.
Are we gonna go ahead and fight Riku now?
I mean, we could. We don't have to, but we definitely could.
Well, no, the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna make sure I save before we go and fight Riku. And begin the arduous task of grinding that one. Because
just
more
don't get
potions.
greedy.
Yeah, we've learned. We know the pattern now. We just can't get greedy.
Whether or not Drew will actually stick to the pattern, we'll see.
We'll see. Away from the ledge. Away from the ledge. Come here. I'm not jumping to you.
Holy shit, folks, he might actually do it.
Mm.
I spoke too soon.
Well, that one was the flip up.
Never mind that attack just phasing through you.
You still don't got it. My turn. Come on. My turn. Come on.
Here, we got him!
Okay, we're 1 up.
Score is 1-0.
So, gonna try and get to that first to 20 again?
I want to try.
Let's see if you can get him 20-0.
I keep doing it like that. I should. I know a lot of the XP came from a lot of those losses too, so we were farming just as much on the wins as the losses for that.
I mean, a lot of the win XP came just straight from the teching you kept managing to do by shooting. Ooh.
What?
For a second there, things definitely started to lag out. I wasn't sure if the recording was starting to get bad, but so far it looks good.
So far, recording's fine, actually. I think it was just, when we did it last time, there was just a overload on the memory. It was just memory overload.
Fair. I'll probably chalk up that lag to my end then, because we both know my internet's not always the greatest.
That and streaming on Discord is always 50-50, even with Nitro.
Not wrong. Even when it's a simple game like this that doesn't have, like, the highest end graphics.
I mean, we have to remember that was all. This is all. Hey, there we go. We got a level up out of that. That's our strength up. 2-0.
Yep.
See, we can do it. 20-0, boy.
Don't get too cocky. You know he prides himself on taking you down that peg.
I know.
So this is actually something you might know, Drew, that I might not, while you're sitting here getting your butt kicked.
Kicking
'Cause I
butt.
remember last...
There's no butt kicking this time.
You say already at half health.
That is expressly from him getting, like, a good strike off on me.
But I remember last time we had gotten effectively...
Yep, that one hurt. That one hurt.
I would say you were saying...
Get away from that ledge. The ledge is
Get away
dangerous.
from the ladder, you mean. That's that ladder that messes you up.
Ah, there it is. It's 2-1. We're still farming XP here.
True. Last time we had gotten that effectively more efficient comboing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that just a random chance one we could get, or is that one always your guaranteed first?
What?
In terms of the skills you unlock.
I'm pretty sure the skills unlock at a specific point.
Fair.
That's why if you take the shield, you get scan earlier. Because you get scanned at, like, level 13 instead of, like, level 20 later.
Fair, but if that is the case, which, as far as I'm aware, it is, that feels like that means you're either unlocking skills just across the board earlier, or you're unlocking other skills until that point.
I guess.
To me, that would just make the most sense of either you're unlocking other skills oriented differently, or you're just straight on unlocking them all earlier. Am I wrong? Because obviously you're getting scanned a good, what, 3-4 levels earlier?
Somewhere around there.
Okay, 3-1. You're getting the hang of it again.
I mean, another big reason, aside from XP, I'm doing this is because of the fact that it's potions, and early free potions is really good.
Oh, absolutely. I've also just realized, and this is legitimately my first time I've ever actually processed this. Sora's outfit is all one piece except for the coat.
Yep.
That bothers me more than it probably should.
The fact that this 12-year-old boy is running around in a short sleeve onesie.
In a short sleeve shorts onesie. And it's that and the fact that that belt is doing so much legwork at making that outfit look normal.
You still don't got it. My turn.
Ow.
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Gotta stop getting greedy, my friend. That one was just bad placement. I can't even say anything there.
That one was,
he was just in a bad spot.
That one was geometry playing to him, not me. Geometry was my enemy this time.
Geometry,
giving him a few wins in between is not awful, because, again, we get more XP even regardless. Because while we're only earning, like, 5 per win with him, every little, like, parry and everything, every little tech, it pays off in the long run.
No, I'm not disagreeing there. I'm just trying to hopefully keep you in the positive win ratio here, if nothing else. Just to...
It jumped over me and got my leg.
Oof. I'm trying to keep your ratio of wins here positive. That way we're not here for the what? Hour it was last time just fighting him. Like, it was entertaining, I'm sure, but I'm sure our
Repetition.
audience would rather... But I'm sure the audience would rather not sit here and watch this over and over again.
Well, hopefully it won't take as long as it did last time to try to get where we wanted to. And nothing else, this serves as good, like, commentary. This serves as decent commentary time.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is part of what this is. Part of what this whole, like, idea is trying to mix that commentary time in. I need to get out of that corner.
Yeah, no, please avoid the corners. A detail that I've always found strange is the shape that the Paopu grow in makes no sense.
Or the fact that they are literally just starfruit.
Oh, not necessarily the star shape. The star shape, I can at least see being explained away as just, general anime-ness. Let's just call a spade a spade. But the fact that they have little whatchamacallit, little leaves that act as streamers, effectively, that seem to serve no actual purpose other than just being decoration on the actual plant itself.
They really are just kind of like weird party streamer things. It's like there's a kind of apple that has like there is a kind of apple that has a whole thing about it still having its like leaves and stem attached when you buy it.
Huh.
And it actually has like a really big amount of leaves to it.
Huh. That is definitely peculiar.
The only reason I know that is because I watched it when Babish did a lot of like when he ranked like 41 different kinds of apples. Which almost makes you fucking wild out at the fact that there are over 40 kinds of apples in our world in the first place.
I mean, I'm not that messed up about it, because I know there's one guy out there who has dedicated his entire life to recreating lost types of apples.
I gotta check that real quick. Do we? No, we don't have our slap strike yet.
Yeah, no, it wasn't for a good few levels before we got him. I want to say it wasn't until like 10 rounds in against him. See, the real test is going to be seeing if you can just absolutely no-diff him in the race again.
Yeah, because that was wild. I don't ever do that race that well.
No, I mean, last time I played it, I just was an absolute mess in that race. I do know, though, if we can get you doing that race consistently, we could also grind that out and get shiny stones, which sell for a good bit. So we could also get a good bit of money there from that.
I'm getting away from this ledge. This is a little too precarious for me. Riku's a fucking Riku is obviously a Marth main.
I mean, I'd counter with the fact that he's clearly a Sephiroth main. Look at that hair.
Get away from that. Get away from that wrong-looking geometry there. That's not that favorable kind of geometry. No.
Okay, you're still at a 2-to-1 ratio. That's good, at least.
So we can get shiny stones for doing the race.
Yep, just like you get potions for beating him here. And then I think it's just the XP for fighting the 3-on-1. Technically, you can get a potion from that, but with so many of them in there, it gets a bit too hectic to do it efficiently. So where do you think he's keeping all of these potions that he gives you?
I assume he's got him hidden under the tree.
They're just tucked away under the tree somewhere.
Yes, he has like a box of them in a hidden little, in a little like compartment. He's made a little like cubby hole on the edge where he has them stored away, like a fucking dispenser, like a little dispenser.
So every time you beat him, he just pulls it out and throws one to you.
Oh, wait a minute.
You still don't got it.
What?
My turn.
What did you just realize?
Have I found a possible new tech to fighting him?
What?
Come on. Please don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn. Come on. You still don't got it. Come on.
Come on.
Don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn. Come on.
I thought I had come upon the notion of a perfect like way to hit him with just a two-piece, and with a two-piece combo. And with like a two-piece pause, two-piece pause, two-piece pause.
Huh.
Because with a second strike, you have a little bit more time to react to that kickback.
Fair.
How much have we gotten out of this? 50 to the next level. We are 7 strength and 8 defense.
We're not going in bad. And we're honestly not that far off, level-wise, we're not that far off from when we went in to the next world to begin with.
We were level 8 when we went into the next world. When we went into, we actually got to Traverse Town. We were actually level 9.
Don't tell me you're giving
True.
up already.
That's what I'm saying, we're not too far off, because we're already level 5. I wish we could consistently recreate him going over your shoulder. But it seems like it's a total fluke when it happens.
So, from what I've gathered, it only happens if you can hit him during that last attack. Because of the way Sora's model, I guess, moves, is when he moves in that last strike. Because he ducks down when he does it. So he has that perfect little amount of breathing room. And if you would... You know, we're definitely getting better at this one. We are 3-to-1 in terms of ratio. Are you...
Drew, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Stuff just went wild. I'm not sure. I think it was my... Oh. I'm not sure if it's my end or your end.
I don't know. I'm not entirely certain of what it was.
Is the game lagging on your end?
No?
Is the recording good?
Recording's all good. I'm not getting the encoding error.
Okay, then I think it's just my end having some wild time right now. Because I am getting the framiest frame rate that has ever frame rated. Okay, and we're clearing up again. Okay, we're back into normal territory.
I think something just had like a weird hiccup pop up on my end. May have caused that.
Possibly. Because there for a second, like, everything seemed to have just froze. I think it's Riku. Riku is realizing you're too powerful.
He has acknowledged my power.
He is hacking into the system to make sure he wins.
The Riku Sora score cannot be anywhere near... You know what would be fucked?
What?
Is if you actually fought Riku when you do, like, the Dark Riku fight on the Hall of Bastion.
Uh-huh.
And he comes at you with... And he actually, like, goes at you even harder if you actually have a higher score in the in your little like competitions.
If I remember from what I heard, he actually has different lines if you do.
Yeah, there's different dialogue there, but I'm talking like his entire fight becomes all the more challenging, and he hits you with an entirely new like attack string. Oh no! Oh no! Nope! Get away from that! Come here! No! I'm not coming after you. You come to me. You ledge guarding, fucking Marthmaid son of a bitch.
You just have a chip on your shoulder over Marth, don't you?
I mean, sword players in Smash in general. Getting 6P'd like that is not great.
Come on. You still don't got it.
Yeah, no, I'm not fighting you in that fucking corner. Get out of there.
I'll say that corner where he always defeats you without fail.
Stop playing into your freaking hidey holes. Just keep pulling your potions out of him. That fucking juke was amazing. Did you see that?
I don't even know how you pulled that off.
Dude, we're like... Somehow we're moving even faster than we were when we fought him last time.
I think it's just you being familiar with the systems again.
Maybe. I'm aware of what I'm doing. Only need 9 more.
Don't jinx yourself.
Shite.
You still don't got it.
Hey, I'm just saying it like it is. Ah, yes. Fighting blind. That was a smart idea, Drew.
Nope.
Still don't got it.
Good boy. Ow! I was
Come on.
like a pixel into that one.
Come on.
I mean, hey, that pixel makes all the difference.
Especially in fighting games.
Come on.
Especially in a fighting game where there's no dodge button. Wild to think it's what, like 3-4 games before we get a dodge?
Yeah, I don't even think we get a block until freaking... I don't even think we get block until 2.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even think we get it in 2. Now I'm thinking
No,
about
I know
it.
we get it in 2, because that's how you actually can parry some of the ranged attacks in that one.
You still don't.
Ow. He kicked
You
me off his
deserve that one.
He kicked me off his tree.
It's his tree.
Giving up already.
I don't care if it's his tree.
It's his potion tree.
The tree grows potions for him. That's not Palpu fruit growing on that tree, that's potions.
Plot twist. Potions are made out of Palpu fruit.
Ah! No. Nope. No.
That's the real reason why if you eat one, you share a bond with somebody.
Because you're literally sharing HP.
Exactly.
You're splitting the health pot down the middle. Which, by video game logic, should not be physically possible.
But then again, has Kingdom Hearts ever followed true video game logic? Even
Absolutely
at the best of times?
not.
I must say, this is a franchise where, in order to access one of the strongest forms ever, you have to lose repeatedly.
What is it? Dying you have to go into anti-form 100 times in order to get rage form.
And don't you have to die like 100+ times just to get anti-form?
Something like that.
So you have to die a good few times and then almost die even more times.
Okay, so I guess it was just a weird bit of geometry play.
For him going over the shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, because like I said, it always seems like it's a fluke if and when it does happen.
Ow! Why don't you...
Don't go in the corner. You know this.
All right, we needed a loss. We were getting a little too full of ourselves. We're 7 points away. We gotta...
You still don't got it.
Get away from me.
He just dodged. You said, I knew you were going to do that.
Okay, so the...
Giving up already.
I thought that the quarter was gonna be my friend there.
The corner is never your friend. You know this.
Rather, I'd hope that the angle and geometry would play into my favor and slide me just out of range.
My turn.
The corners are never your friend. You should know this.
My turn.
Number 1 rule against Riku. Don't trust the corners.
I mean, fair.
Don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn. Come on. My turn. Come on.
Okay, we've got him into phase 2.
Come on.
See? The geometry can't play in my favor.
Yeah, I think it has to do with him being higher up on the bridge. Because the bridge, even at its lowest point, is still slightly higher than the bottom of the floor you're working with.
My turn.
That one was just geometry playing against me again.
Come on.
The trees, they do not like you.
Lorax obviously is on Riku's side here.
Well, yeah, who do you think is giving him the potions?
The trees are being harvested by the Lorax.
Who's giving Riku the potions? Who then gives them to you when you beat him?
Yeah, we're not doing that nonsense, thank you.
See? The trees work for Riku. He pays them off.
A blind...
Why do you think there's so many on his island?
And especially on his side of the fucking ring.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I'll say get away from that ledge.
I want that slap shot, damn it.
Does Slapshot really make that much of a difference?
Yes, because it increases your crit chance. Yeah, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
There it is. It's
And
level
an HP boost
7.
with it.
I think it's level 6 or 7. Level 6.
6.
Let's go ahead and equip that. The slap shot especially is going to help in fighting the 3-on-1 later.
Come on. Come on.
You see how much better that is?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. My turn. Come on.
He can't even touch me now. He can't touch me.
Don't get a full head. Come on, we still got a bit to go.
I got 4 more. Like I said, I'll stop at 20. I won't do any more of these after 20.
Come on.
Come on.
That one was just geometry not playing in my favor again.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. My turn.
See, he doesn't even have the time to react anymore.
My turn. Come on.
Until he kicks you.
You still don't.
Again, geometry not playing in my favor.
Come on.
And you getting greedy.
We're at the point now where we have more defense than we know what to do with. With that extra health...
17.
17. 3 more. We can do it. We can do it, and then we can move on with our lives.
And then we can go bully Riku in the race.
Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey.
Slapshot makes so much difference.
I mean, last time it didn't seem like it made this much of a difference.
Well, that was because because we didn't have the familiarity with our combos. Of course, it was definitely making more of a difference when we were in the 3-on-1. So
It'll always make more of a difference there because you have more targets to hit.
2 more.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get ooh. Maybe you'll get a high potion before the end of this.
I forget. When we get... What was the... I mean, I know we get one for finishing the quest. So we're guaranteed one regardless of what happens here.
Come on. Come on. My turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, and even now we're high enough level where our defense is giving us that edge. The defense combined with the extra health increase, massive difference in how much damage we are taking versus receiving.
Come on. You still don't get it.
Okay, you know, he doesn't give high potions. It's only a reward for completing mission.
Come on. Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. Come on. Come on.
Even when he gets me blinking, he can't do nothing. There it is, 20 to 4. All right, I'm content now.
Fair, fair. Now to go speak. Now we've.
We gotta go get
already?
we gotta go get the cloth. We gotta go get the cloth from up here.
Did we already get the rope?
We already got the rope. We just gotta get the cloth
Okay.
from up in the tree, up in the room in the tree. Everything else has been acquired. Because we got the rope when we went to go talk to old Titus. We got to we got the log, and then we got one of the logs when we came up across the beach, and we got the other one which is sitting over there by Riku. I'm gonna go ahead and save.
My choice.
Oh. I'll go ahead and mute Discord for a little bit. Starting to hear the notifications, even though for a while I have. It's funny, the notifications come back now while I'm in the middle of recording this, but for like the last week I have not heard the notifications in anything.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. Alright. There's our high potion. Also, it looks like Crafty and Izzy are officially at home together.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere.
Good for them.
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to.
I know this is
Nowhere.
I know this is the first of the games, but
Another world.
definitely appreciate the later games model work,
Oh, absolutely.
especially 3's model work. The fact that all of the scenes are fully animated is so much better.
You're not wrong. And I get, again, a limitation from how old this game is. It doesn't have the characters looking like you could cut cheese with their arms.
Or the fact that their faces end up becoming PNGs in certain dialogue.
Look, I was trying not to acknowledge the flat face. Because we both know that leads it to it being absolutely horrific when you see them open their mouths.
That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kari, thanks.
Riku, stop flirting with our girl, homie.
Bro code, bro code.
Sora!
He heard that and then throws the fucking Palpu.
Palpu fruit.
If two people
Heard bro code. Alright, got you. Throws Palpu.
they'll remain part of each other's lives, no matter what.
Grant, you say like he doesn't pull the most devious shit later.
What are you talking
Oh, we know exactly what he does later, but we also know that's because Maleficent's a bitch. Maleficent's a bitch and Ansem starts rearing his ugly head.
And then there was Ansem. The tagline that could cover the entire series.
And along came Ansem. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Do you think the higher levels of this castle are even usable? Because, like, how do you stand in a room that is so curved?
When you look at a door like that...
And then this happens.
Then this giant ass door, only for a single hollow door to be built in the fucking frame. A door within a door.
And I'm willing to bet there's even a door within that door for Chip and Dale.
You don't think they're smart enough they could just like wriggle through the keyhole?
I think it's more a matter of that they think it would be rude to do that.
Hmm.
Plus, if you just spent who knows how long inventing a way to fly between the worlds, would you want to go through that process?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. So, third, smaller door within the small door to make it easier on them.
Yep.
Ah, yes, the flat PNG of Goofy's clothes.
That's all the clothing in these games, though.
Not all of it. Donald's is properly rendered if you look at it. Like, yeah, there's flat PNG aspects to it, but his actual, like, main body clothing...
Well, I think a lot of that also comes down to, like, the transition from the HD remaster to this being a game made in 2003.
Fair.
Or that released in 2003, rather.
There's certain details they never expected us to see.
Yeah.
Like Daisy absolutely staring in two directions at once.
How dare you bring this attention to me? How dare you bring this knowledge to my attention? Okay, so...
Tell me I'm wrong.
Have you heard about the legendary power of the
Well,
Palpu?
do we get to talk to... Do we still do the fight with... Do we still do anything with Selphie and Wonka after this? I don't remember.
We can do the solo fights with them if we talk to them. You can't fight Titus alone. No, you can,
you
but you have
can.
to specifically select it.
I gotta try it
Or
You
you,
get the
talk to Titus for the 3-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... Shall we go and, I guess we'll go talk to Waka, I guess.
We are gonna do a little exploring today. You know, to this secret place at the base of that tree. There's gotta be something there, yeah?
Uh-huh. Don't go in there, Waka. My private personal fan art's in there.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku.
Uh-huh.
3-1 last time, and he whipped us all. Well, I guess Kairi can
You
always
know,
count
never
on
mind
me.
that, what, 20 to what, 4 that it was against Riku?
Alright, we'll do the 3. We'll do the 3-on-1 for this one.
You ready? Come on and fight. You ready? I'm good. Come on. Come on. You ready? Take this.
Alright, Selfie, come here.
Here he says, running away from her. And it's Waka with the steel chair! Almost.
XP farm.
Just absolutely disrespecting Selfie by doing this around her unconscious form.
Mm-hmm. You bet your ass I am. Come on, get closer, Walker. You know I'm farming on. You know I'm farming you. I'm lapping on you right now. Oh, damn it. Went for the
Caught you
overhead
with that
instead.
one.
Went for the overhead instead of the normal. You tried me. Oh, come on. That one for. We got a little too cocky trying to farm Waka there.
Where did your XP set at, though, now?
Let's check. 22. Yeah,
Okay,
we do
we're not
another.
in a bad
We do
spot.
another run of that. We get a level up.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. That'd put us at, what, 7 going in?
I'm gonna put a 7 going into the fight with Darkseid. Yeah, just about.
So, at least level 8 coming out of it.
They're ganging up on me.
Well, yeah, it's a 3-on-1. What did you expect?
Alright, that's.
Not your day, I guess.
Yeah, we got kind of clapped at the quarter there for a second there.
Let's get him.
I mean, I'm honestly only even doing this in the first place to farm.
I know. It doesn't change how amusing it is to watch you just get absolutely dogged on. Especially when only one of them has something that looks like an actual weapon.
Freaking Tidus at this damn
Stick? Staff?
fucking power pole looking ass.
Out here looking like he's about to go extend!
Alright, time to
Waka.
farm Waka. Time to farm Waka.
waiting for Waka to slowly walk up on you.
I'm waiting for it to, honestly. Oh, I lost the lock. Oh, I lost the lock on. There's the level up.
Come on, Waka, walk up.
Every day. Every day we get closer to scan.
I mean, it's what, level 13 you get it now?
Oh, he does. Oh, he spun around on me. He hit me with the one melee move he actually has.
I think that puts us where we should be for now.
Yeah, I wanted to get that level up. All right, let's go grab up some of the go ahead and grab up some of the nonsense around here.
But I do believe we gotta talk to her first.
Do we?
I think, because...
I don't know. I'm gonna go talk.
Could...
I mean, we'll go talk to her regardless. We gotta go out this way to get the race with Riku anyway. Sora ref still needs a name. What did I call this last time? Lancer?
Lancer? We could go Freelancer since there are enough letters.
Are there?
F-R-E-E.
Do I do it all caps or low cap?
Low cap for the R-E-E. And then capital F.
Do I do capital L or...
Capital F. Freelancer. Oh, no, capital L. Yeah, you're right. Brain fart. Dumb.
Oh, shit, there are.
Exactly! I realized that last time. Now let's see if you can tech the bridge like last time.
That'll be the measure, isn't it?
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Wait a minute. Okay, on my count.
See, this is what I was talking about, him doing something absolutely diabolical. Now, will you actually get... Nope.
Nope, we missed that one.
You could have taken the left, you realize.
I realized that. I'm not...
So much for you not being the one to fuck this up. Okay, maybe you might be good. Never mind.
Never mind.
God damn it. You had one job, Drew.
Nope.
Now look what's going to happen. Riku's going to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
I mean, alternatively, I could just reset the save and fucking be a shitbag like that, but...
But you haven't saved recently. You didn't save before coming over here.
Fuck. It's true. I mean, what's wild is the expressions in this don't change at all. So...
You're not wrong.
And I don't even think we really get anything out of the race anyway. Because all that is a... I don't remember us getting anything out of it last time, but that's me, I guess. Me probably misremembering shit like usual.
Don't forget to equip the defense chain once you grab it.
Protect charm. Equipment.
See, if only you could get this before you encounter Riku in that fight, it would have gone so much faster. Gotta push the rock from the other side.
Other side? Why is it gotta be that way? It has another way. I can push.
I assume it's to stop you from blocking the other side.
Hmm.
You know, the fact she has to specify from the ocean makes me feel like Sora has tried to do it from the ocean before.
Would
Like,
not surprise me,
I mean, I'm not
honestly.
saying I'd be surprised because it's Sora. He's not exactly smart.
This is still poor old ignorant, silly little Sora.
Like, even as a young adult, he's not the brightest tool in the shed. One fish,
Two
two fish,
fish, three
red fish.
fish.
Oh, come on, Drew. You had one job. You could have, and you messed it up.
Right, no, I had a job to begin with. No, I
Don't
had a
forget the
job in that
water.
one. I'm gonna come back to the water. I'm getting the seagull egg. We're gonna go get the
I'll say
seagull
you're
egg.
right there.
I mean, I know I'm right here. Why I'm here for the seagull egg. There's nothing more. This is exactly This is exactly my issue when I was doing Force Unleashed with Jake yesterday. I was out here
What?
fucking fighting lock-ons.
You're not even locking on to anything. How are you messing it up?
I can't remember. Was it 3 coconuts or 2?
3 coconuts.
There's 1.
Coconut.
And another one from this tree. Stop walking onto that tree! Alright, that one's dry.
Yeah, the part that also gets me confused is there are clearly so many Paopu fruit. Why does Sora not just grab one for himself?
Was 3 coconuts, right?
3 coconuts. You do have 2 more trees there to smack.
Doing this crap again. Okay. Now we're just falling in. Awesome.
Hey, at least it wasn't in the fight against Riku.
Yeah, no, that is one good little saving grace I had. It was we did not fall off at all during the fight with Riku. Maybe we got knocked out, but we did have some rig outs in the fight with Riku, which were bullshit.
I think those were probably some of the cheapest losses you had to deal with.
Dumb. I think that's all. That's all the ones over there. There's one over here I know we can get. I'm gonna go over there to grab that. I also want to whack this. I'm gonna whack the barrel. Why? Because I can.
I was like, why? Why not?
There it is. Alright, the only thing we're missing is... The only thing we're missing now is the mushroom, which is in the cave.
Yep.
The secret place.
The secret place where Sora draws his fan art.
Where he and Kyrie draw their fan art.
Yeah, their faces as children look so weird.
Yeah, I was kind of glad that they kind of got a slight change up in Birth by Sleep.
Not wrong, but we do have to keep in mind they're definitely younger in Birth by Sleep too.
About the same age as we see him in that flashback.
No, they have to be at least a little bit younger because you remember Kyrie it doesn't even come here till a couple years after Birth by Sleep.
What are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness.
It's also wild that this man has been in here for what, like 80 years?
Well,
No, he just came in. Don't you hear?
Huh?
He came to see the
Drew.
door.
Where did you come from?
We both know that's not true, Drew.
I'm speaking for the people who don't know.
So
And you really think that those are the people watching this right now?
There is so very much to learn.
I mean, they will be, because right now we're just recording.
Oh, yeah? Well, you'll see.
Offer the people when they see it.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
To be fair, I think that's not even a detail you get in any of the games themselves. I think it's in like one of the Ansem reports or something.
Mm-hmm. I think it's
So unless
specifically the answer reports. I think it's actually specifically in the ones in some of the weird like data info things in 2. I think 2 is the one you actually figure out what he's about.
I don't even think it's in 2. I think it's after 2.
The only other game I think it could be is Birth by Sleep. If it's not that one, I don't know what to tell you.
Could be Dream Drop Distance.
I
Because that's...
highly doubt it's Dream Drop. I severely doubt that it was Dream Drop.
I mean, either way, it's not something that they'd outright ever get to find out unless you tell them.
Hmm.
And unless you're sitting here telling me that we're seriously about to read these Ansem reports out loud for
Absolutely
lovely
not.
That's what I thought.
Yo, I just thought about something.
What?
Can we come out to this side of the island when the island's getting messed up? In the upcoming
I think
bit?
you have to.
We don't come out to this side at all. That's what I'm thinking. Can we come out to this side at all?
I think we can.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the Wayfinder.
Yeah.
A thing that's totally not retconning. Ha 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 ha.
Alright, let's move on with ourselves. Because we're actually at a point where we're making the same level of progress a lot faster.
Well, yeah, we kind of have to.
I'm saying, like, we're actually at the dark side. We're actually about to be at the, like, the dark...
The run from
like,
the darkness.
the world falling bit. And by this point, we were already at... By this point, we actually were still doing all the side stuff for, Actually, we're doing all the side stuff for this. That wasn't... I kind of want to just move along. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to try to do the race. Because in the first place, fucking parkour platform. Fuck this. I was fighting with it in... I was fighting with that nonsense in my Force Unleashed playthrough. I'm not fighting with that nonsense here. Especially with the fucking shitty platforming for this game.
You say that like it gets that much better until,
It does get better. At least
not quickly.
2 it gets much better, because at least that... Then you actually have the... By 2, you actually start getting, like, the bouncing off walls and shit.
Yeah, but that isn't, like, till, what, 2-3 games from now?
Technically 2, if we're actually... If we're counting what we're gonna go through, because we have the movie... We have the movie for Days.
True.
So because remember, Days Recoded and Union Cross are gonna be
movies
that we will go through. Which I am thinking we'll do Days' movie when we go through Riku's story and Rechain of Memories.
What could this mean?
Fair. Also,
because it makes sense considering what happens with Riku later.
Just gonna point this out, Daisy is totally staring at Minnie's ass.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not paying
Look at
much.
that angle.
I'm not paying much attention, dude.
I mean, you should.
Of course. You be careful now, both of you. Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
I. Does that thing on the table have eyes?
Yes.
Is it alive?
No. Maybe. Are we using Toontown logic, or?
I don't know. Also, yes, the flat PNG of books.
Bookshelves.
That repeat.
Bookshelves.
Gosh, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
It's funny that they bring it up like that because we meet the thing that's caused his fucking world to disappear.
True. Never mind the implications that, well, you know what survives and somehow becomes a world unto itself?
Yep.
I don't even know how that works. That's just something that happens and then never gets brought up again.
Yep. Just a thing that happens. Never again to be referred to or touched on.
See, I'm gonna be interested to see how you design the gummy ship.
Yeah, we're gonna pop in one day and you're gonna see the gummy ship looking completely fucking wild.
Over here, hot rodded the gummy ship.
Angel wishes he could fucking design some of the dumb shit I will with the gummy ships. This game, I'm not gonna do too much to it. I'm not gonna do a whole lot at all, pretty much, with this game. I may do some minor shit, but it won't be until we get into 2 and 3 when I really start playing with that.
Fair.
Because let's be real, the gummy ship stuff in 2 and 3 is infinitely better.
You're not wrong. Also, you say that like it's gonna be 2 and then 3. We both know it's this.
Oh, I know what order we're doing this. I know our order. I'm fully aware of what our order of games is. Now the fun part will be what I come up with in those games.
True.
Because I believe that 3 actually has the gummy morphs, doesn't it?
Can't wait.
I-
Once we set sail.
Wasn't that the
think-
one where you actually had like the transformations for the gummy ships?
I don't think there's gummy transformations. At least I never saw them.
I don't remember. I thought there was something special about it in 3, which is I think why I liked it so much.
Fair.
Oh.
I mean, it's definitely a lot more freeform than the other games. It's not as linear.
Yeah.
Also, a detail that we have to acknowledge. Sora just has spearfishing supplies in his room.
He has a trident and a freaking harpoon in his
He has
fucking
2
room.
harpoons.
Riku's boat. And Kyrie's.
Now we mentioned it in our other run through, but the fact that he just can recognize that is
Who's
their
here?
he recognized their boats.
Right? Like, do they have specific markings on the boat? Why does he know their boats? They look like identical boats to every other boat.
Yeah, and just we run past those guys because we can't fight them until we do this bit.
The door
Yep.
is opened.
What?
Riku out here having
Sora,
existential
He's-
crisis TM.
What are you talking about?
Open.
We gotta find Kyrie.
I believe I mentioned it when we did it last time. He's smoking all that JRPG pack.
we might not be able to come back.
Over here, the door's open.
See our
No,
parents again.
no, it's not.
There's no turning back.
It's very much not. It's over there. It's closed.
Be our only
Ricky,
chance.
what fucking door are you talking about, brother?
I'm not afraid of the darkness.
What fucking darkness?
What darkness? That thing in the sky is not dark. It is purple and glowing.
No, that shit's dark. Can we acknowledge that this one... We also acknowledge that this one moment pretty much defines the difference between Sora and Riku.
Yeah.
And it's all because the Keyblade chose differently. Because Riku decided, yeah, I'm gonna go with that, I'm gonna go with that dark stuff.
This weird purpley goopy stuff that makes me feel edgy. I'm gonna do this.
Keyblade. Keyblade.
Now smack them little fuckers.
We're already getting more potions from them. We're gonna get more experience, too! But I know we don't get any experience for freaking doing the races, which I think was the other reason why I was not too broken up about skipping that. The only thing we get is the shiny stone.
True. That one just said, nah. Said I'd rather swim than fight.
I'm a swimmer, not a fighter.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see if you can go through that way.
Mm-hmm. Was it because I know it wraps around anyway? So
Right.
we'll get to come back through here and clear out everything again.
Watch there be some secret boss if you just go this way.
No, we
Nope.
can't go through this way. Damn it! I had to check.
That is-
I didn't know if that was the thing or not, but that would have been really cool. That would have been really cool if, like, nobody ever tried it.
And like I said, there was some secret boss or something.
Suddenly you get to fight, like, Shadow Xehanort. You get to fight you get to fight, like, Shadow form, you get to, like, fight Shadow Ansem.
Shansum?
Shut up.
Why? What's wrong with Shansum?
Just, no. Again, we are 100% farming this whole region of freaking Heartless.
I mean, especially Kingdom Hearts 1, you have to farm.
Like, 3 I think is the only one you could actually get away with not grinding all the way through.
And even then, you kind of have to if you want to get the good stuff.
Mostly just so you can upgrade your Keyblades. Which, by the way, is the one big reason why I like 3 and was excited for doing our little Kingdom Hearts D&D campaign. Was like, we get to fucking upgrade Keyblades.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Like the one incentive I ever had for doing the crafting in later game.
Understandable. See, I wish we could stream that on your channel, because I'm sure folks would love just to see the insanity that you guys do on a regular basis. But considering at least one of our players prefers not to use microphone, I wouldn't want to put someone
One of our players
narrating.
who may or may not stay around at the rate things are going.
Oh no, if they don't stick around at this rate, because I'm not going to hold you guys back for that, I will definitely talk to all of y'all about possibly setting this up as a streamed service. Considering at that point I can just have you handle setting up the stream and everything, since I don't have to worry about you seeing, about them seeing something they shouldn't through you.
Yeah. I feel like we're carving through these Heartless a lot faster than we were. Is that just me?
Honestly, a little bit, but I think a lot of it comes down to... Again, I don't think the level ups are 100% guaranteed a certain thing every time with only a couple of exceptions. So you may have gotten a higher damage threshold compared to before. Because I remember last time, I think you got a lot of defense because you kept taking damage.
Yeah.
But you weren't taking as much damage, so maybe it gave you... And we're dealing out more damage, so maybe it increased your damage?
Strength got high. I think despite our loss of strength in the beginning, we've managed to make up for it because we started kicking Riku's ass.
I mean, that's the only thing that would make sense to me. Obviously, I can't say for sure because I don't know the intricacies of the system. I just know it's kind of weird.
This is a very strange system, that is true. Oh yeah, no, see, we can't... I didn't even notice it last time. The the board's blocked off over there.
Ah.
So yeah, we weren't able to go over that way anyway. We're never gonna get to go that way. I never noticed it there.
I mean, it's not something you'd normally notice, because if you're going through the game normally, even if you focus out and grinded here, you're not really focused on going elsewhere to do things.
Kick so much heartless ass. Kicking so much heartless ass. Any damage they do is pretty much immediately healed.
Just means you're doing a good job. And that you have high defense.
And we have more HP. Level up. We're gonna go into this one level 8.
Which means odds are, yeah, we're gonna hit.
We're hitting level 9, maybe 10 by the time we kill Darkseid.
Yeah.
Again. I will also gladly take that extra max HP, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. You know, to those of you who are watching, leave a comment. Let us know if you'd be interested in listening in and watching our Kingdom Hearts D&D campaign.
I've thought about doing tabletop stuff on the channel before, so that the remark is open-ended for everybody involved. So
if we get enough people, I'll definitely bully Drew into helping me set it up so you guys get a watch.
He will do it too. He's very stubbornly persistent like that.
Why do you think you're watching us play this in the first place?
Exactly. We're gonna go ahead and save before we get into that fight with Darkseid, just in case. I also want to go in and out to see if we can... Yeah! We can farm them, I think.
I would expect as much, considering it's likely just a X amount of spawn in X region that gets refreshed every time the region does.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna get so... We're gonna have so much freaking XP by the time we fight Darkseid. It's not even gonna be funny, man. Level 10 is all but guaranteed.
Honestly, I think another big part of what's helping you here is that slap shot.
Slap shot! See, he's seeing it, chat! Comment section, he's seeing it! The slap shot! I think picking the shield definitely helps for that early game defense as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Plus, on the top of that, we're getting extra potions.
More potions are always welcome in this game.
Always.
Especially with Goofy, with Goofy being Goofy and Donald refusing to heal.
Weirdly enough, Goofy actually heals you more often than Donald will in this one. Early game, Goofy's a better fucking cleric.
Oh no, you're not wrong. It's more Goofy keeps getting himself hurt.
The problem is, the AI in this game sees your health go down to like a quarter of its maximum, and then it's like, you need to be healed. I'm gonna waste this potion now. Alright. Yeah, this makes for so much easier. So I could see how you would be able to abuse farming away XP early game in this. Not in the, before you effectively leave what is basically Tutorial Island. I don't think you'd be able to... I don't see how, without modding, you would be able to do what you were mentioning earlier, like the guy who managed to get through and get all his levels in the Dive to Heart. The whole Dive to Heart sequence. I don't think that's physically possible.
I think it is. I think it's just a very specific process of doing it. I'd have to dig it up and find exactly how he did it to explain it.
If you don't, especially unless you're just abusing the dark side fight to fight shadows, I don't see how that's possible. Because I can see the argument if that's the case. Like, abuse the dark side fight for the shadows he spawns up. There you go.
You know, here's a weird thought to think about.
What?
The size of shoes Sora wears never changes. He just grows into that size that actually fit him.
Yeah, because if you see them in 3, they really are just, like, perfect fit then.
Like, they might still be a bit on the bigger side, but...
Imagine having drip you just grow into.
To be fair, they're not even the same shoes. It is literally just the same shoe size. They are different shoes.
Well, I mean, I know they're different shoes, especially because... I know they're different shoes because in 2, he gets an entirely new outfit.
He gets a new one in 3, too!
Well, no, he just gets a slight drip upgrade in 3.
No, it's a whole new outfit. It just looks similar.
It's different shading, but it's very similar.
I'll say it's similar, but by all accounts and metrics, it is explicitly a different outfit. Like, Jens specifically said, yeah, here you go. I know, they look dripped out before you did. Go pout somewhere else.
We're not gonna give you Keyblade armor. We're not gonna give you Keyblade armor. You gotta earn that still. What do you mean I gotta earn it?
To be fair, he doesn't even know what that is. The only people that have that are Terra, Aqua, and Ven.
Neither of those 3 even show up yet until after specific moments. I think it's kind of dumb.
I mean, Terra and Aqua objectively... I mean, all 3 objectively make sense, because you have to find Aqua, and you have to find Aqua to find Ven, because Aqua hid Ven, and
in the
Terra
location you were already at, by the way.
To be fair, it was hidden away in a specially locked space, though.
Especially locked space that you had already been to.
You're right, but it was explicitly locked in a way that you couldn't see it. Like, that's the whole point of her ending portion.
Yeah, the whole secret ending with her is expressly explaining whatever the location of basically the entire locale for Rechain of Memories. That's literally all it's there for.
Because remember, that location that they're looking
That
for...
and also the badass fucking fight between her and Terranort.
True.
Because that fight is the hardest going fight of the whole fucking franchise. Of the whole of that game, that is the best boss fight. Alright, so shall we go and get this over with? Let's go fight Darkseid.
Yep. You also realize alongside that one, there's another game that we're either going to have to find the movie for or play.
What?
Don't act like you don't know.
Sora.
Aqua walking around in the dark world.
Oh, that's part of 2.8.
Really? I thought they kept it separate.
No, that's part of the 2.8 prelude. That's why they made that one. Or at least the newer iteration of it, because in the new Final Mixes, the new Final Mix titles, when they brought them to Xbox originally, they added that one because it was originally a standalone on the PS4.
Fair.
Alright, let's go bully this man's.
And get cocky because you accidentally tech one of his attacks.
Ash.
What, you said it like they haven't already seen it happen.
Bring them hands back down here. That's my only way to hurt you. I can't ride the arm again. You ass.
I'm fairly certain that was just a fluke. But they can ride it, apparently.
Bring it down! I ain't done with you. Oh, we got Berserk!
I'll say defense, and we finished him already.
Yeah! What?
Two cycled the man. Not even two, one cycled the man.
Yeah, because he was about to do that third attack. He was about to do his third attack run. And this is the one that he adds on in this fight. And we got it before he could actually complete it. I feel good about that. I feel real good about how quickly we managed to get through that fight. Actually, both times we had that rematch, it took way shorter time than the first time we fight Darkseid in the Dive to Heart.
True. Which I mean is to be expected considering no skills or ability buffs versus 8 to 10.
Hey, you know, maybe we are finally on.
Or you could follow the dog.
You know, I bet you that, what do I know? Come on, Pluto!
The dog knows more than you do.
Which is sad.
What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream.
Nope. Nope, afraid not, friend. No, you don't get to
Afraid
have
not.
any dreams until later.
And even then, they're technically not dreams, it's time travel shenanigans, but that's neither here nor there.
Do you know where we are?
Dream Drop is weird.
It is. Never mind the fact that it's the only game to cross over with a franchise that in and of itself is a spin-off of a spin-off.
Mm-hmm. Yes, in fact, we are in another world.
Yes, and somehow Titus made it here.
I don't think that's Titus. I think that's a different kid.
I'm telling you, that's Titus.
I don't think it is. Moogles. Moogles.
Money-hungry Moogles.
And I can't go over there to the chest to get, I don't think I can, at least.
No, you can't, because you haven't learned how to unlock yet.
Which is dumb, considering we got the chest on the island with no problem.
Well, that chest wasn't locked, clearly.
Fucking dumb. Alright, time to go meet Sid. Hey there, how can I... Ah, it's only a kid. Not a kid, and the name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. So why the long face, Sora? You lost or something? No? Well, maybe. Where are we? Huh. Traverse Town. So, Gramps, is this really another world? Don't call me Gramps. The name's Sid. Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. You're running the trouble, you coming to me. I'll look out for you. Glad to know we at least have Sid on our side.
Can you get the one up there?
I don't think so. I'll go ahead and save here, and then we'll go and check for it. Go ahead and check. Meow. What, Moose? Oh, we can't get that one up there. We got a mithril shard.
Oh, nice. Crafting components.
We'll go ahead and resave, I guess, because we went and actually got it.
You were 100% expecting it to not work, weren't you?
Abso-fucking-lutely was.
So here's the question. Do we leave it off here like last time, or do we keep going?
Well, I figure this, at least for this recording, we can leave it off here. But if we pick up with more, that'll hinge entirely on if Crafty and Izzy are going to be around for game tonight.
Very true.
So, for now, I think this is probably the best time to leave it off because we're almost 2 hours in. So, with that, I hope you all enjoy. And next time, we'll probably get to use our new ability and get to grind a little bit more before we go fight Leon. Because Berserk does what again? Boost attack power when HP is critically low, combined with a skill for more power. Okay.
So, assumedly, pair that with something like Slapshot, you're getting more crits and more damage.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more now.
Especially because you like to be at low health for some reason.
I do play the Little Dangerous, which is probably not a good thing, but...
Especially when we hit that world.
I am aware of which world. Not happy to go to that world, but...
Hey, it's not my fault they have it in, like, 7 of the games.
Oh, that world? No, I actually don't. I don't mind going to that one.
Oh, you like Wonderland?
Wonderland's not in all the fucking games. I thought you were you mentioned 7 in like 7 of the games. No, the only one that's like that is Olympus. Olympus is the only constant in the entire... Olympus is the only game in the entire franchise that is consistent. It makes a consistent appearance in every game except Dream Drop.
I mean, one of the ones that is also weirdly constant is definitely Agrabah. Like, how many out of this series? Like, I want to say like a good 4 or 5.
I think Agrabah only appears in 3. Because it appears in 1 and appears in Chain of Memory, in a Rechain of Memories, and then is also in 2. Because it's not in Dream. It's not in Dream Drop. It's
Well,
not
Brew,
in...
officially, we are not having session today.
Are we not? Do they cancel it out?
Issa and Crafty have dinner at 7:30.
Well, guess that works out for us. So I guess here in a little bit, we'll go ahead and start up that second recording. But for now, this is where we're going to go ahead and end it off. Yeah, we're actually going to have... These will be up every Tuesday for everybody on the YouTubes. And like I said before, if things kind of change as far as our game goes, I think, as far as the tabletop game goes, if Damion actually convinces me enough, we're probably gonna we may actually do that as like, because I mean, that's how Critical Role took off. A bunch of guys who took a Pathfinder game, brought it to D&D, and then midway through it, started live streaming it.
True. Plus, it's not like we've gotten to any of the juicy bits yet.
Nope. We are only in, like, we have only just started our adventure and had our first world, pretty much.
Not even really. You guys went through the starter world.
We had our starter world, and then we had a bonus world, and then we also went to the hub world, and we also attempted our first actual world.
But that's a story for another time.
Will be something to figure out. We will see you all in the next one as we get ready to record the next part of this. We're going to wrap up Traverse Town, because the first part in Traverse Town is fairly quick. So
who knows? If we can, maybe I'll get him to Wonderland and let you guys all enjoy his suffering.
At least get to Wonderland. I don't think we're actually going to do much in Wonderland. Remember, we have to do the gummy missions in between.
They're not that long.
They're not, but they are still there.
Fair.
So, till next time, everybody. This has been the Freelancer, signing off until then. Goodbye, everyone.